Okay, Alyssa, I know that you're bad at games, but I feel like it would be hard to screw this up.
I mean, I've played Danganronpa, and I feel like if I've played that, I'm basically ready.
Can you do the hardest control thing you have to do?
I don't know. Pressing the A button is really hard. That's the yellow one, right?
We're drawing this joke way too much. Press the goddamn button. Now everyone knows what your Xbox account is.
Gasp.
Hello everyone, I'm the Game Hero.
I'm Alexa, but not the one that's up there, because that's... I need to fix my gamer tags. It's fine.
Yeah, you have two different gamer profiles, and
the only one that actually has anything on it is this one, but it should be the other one.
Anyway, welcome to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. This is probably one of the best games for the DS on the Xbox.
What a qualifier.
It's
one of the best games, but only in this niche market.
It's one of the best games on the DS, honestly. It was one of the best games released on the DS that was originally a Game Boy game.
So, let's alright, it's not one of the best games, okay? It's one of the best games that was originally on the Game Boy, that then became on the DS, that then moved to the Xbox. That is it.
It was one of the best.
It has to be in that
niche.
No,
we have to go even more specific. It was one of the best games released on the Game Boy, only in Japan, then released on the DS with an American release. Then released on the Xbox, after getting re-released on iOS. Anyway, start the first game.
So it's this one.
Oh,
right?
We haven't said what this is. This is yes, that is the first game. This is a new series we're trying out called Leading the Blind.
We originally tried doing this with Until Dawn, and
the recording corrupted.
All of the recordings are just destroyed.
Well, not destroyed, just horribly out of sync in a way we can't fix.
Yes.
I'm sure there's someone out there who can fix it, and if you actually know how to fix this, hit us up.
Tell us.
Please.
Tell us. If you know how to make things where there's 3 different audios going and they're all out of sync, completely out of sync, the game audio with the video is completely out of sync, and then our 2 audios are not in sync with each other, nor are either of them in sync with the game. Nothing is in sync at all.
Yeah, it's...
Help.
It's a hellhole. So
yeah, we tried.
This is why we record this all on Elgato, and the 2 of us sit at one mic.
Yes.
Anyways, so Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney... anyway, Leading the Blind is... I have played through all 3 of these, not that one. No, go back to the first one.
I was just looking through what they were called.
You don't need to know.
No,
anyway,
but I need to know.
Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney is one of my favorite games, and I played it a lot when I was studying law for a little while.
Question.
Yes.
So the series itself is called Phoenix Wright.
The series itself is called Ace Attorney.
Oh. Okay. I misread before. I thought they were all Phoenix Wright. Okay.
No, it's called...
Clarified.
The whole series is called Ace Attorney. So anyways, when I was studying law, and I played a lot of it, and I beat all 3 of these games in full, and I've recently been replaying them again to get the achievements on this version, and that kind of sucks. But, because you have to do a lot of little mundane things, but it's fun. But I still love these games, and it's been fun replaying them, and I actually have a pretty refreshed knowledge of these games because of that. You have no knowledge of this.
Correct. I really wanted to watch Luca Jen play them, and I was not allowed.
Yes.
So I had to settle for watching her play Danganronpa instead.
Yes, which
he is not allowed to see.
Yes, Leading the Blind's not going to just be... Anyway, we're 4 minutes into this. You want to actually start the game?
Yeah.
Now we've explained what this is. I'll go more into this, but for right now, let's go into the first turnabout. Our screen is also a little bit blocked by the Xbox, because the way we have to have it. Press A.
I'm just examining. Why does that one guy have... So he looks like he has
a mole?
No.
The third eye.
Is it Bindi? Is that what it's called?
Don't try to guess. We're gonna end up offending someone. I'll look it up.
But yeah, it looks like he has one of those, so I was curious, because I was like, oh. Cool. But is it just a mole?
It is a mole.
Oh, that's lame.
It is called a bindi. You were correct.
Yay! I knew something. The dude in the orange jacket looks weird. His like, I don't know, Something about him.
You're going to be able to examine these people. They're in this case.
Okay, and
So-
the girl that's upside down, she's cute.
Okay.
And then there were a bunch of gray shadow figures, so I assume.
You
Hey,
you
I
did
did
it.
it!
You got an achievement. Game over.
I'm sorry, I only play games with pink blood.
Yes. Hey, remember that cute girl?
Aww.
Oh god, she spilled the ketchup. Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I gotta find someone to pin this on. God, who did it? Someone like him.
Oh.
I'll make it look like he did it.
Is there a way to make the text go faster?
There is, but if you do, you can actually end up skipping some text. I've done. I know because like I said, I've been replaying these. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Okay.
Interesting.
Am I doing it or is it you?
Hold on.
So
Is there a way?
I'd recommend turning off text skip, honestly, just because you won't read everything.
Okay.
Turn that on high, because we want to be able to see the full models.
Okay.
And I'd say leave the sound effects at 1, but turn the music up a bit. We're wasting time. No, I'd say put that at 1 and put that at 3. No, stop. What are you doing? Use the
So,
D-pad.
I was trying to see if there was a way to make it so that when they talk, it doesn't do like the typey sound.
That's
I
the
hate
sound.
that.
That's the sound effects. Like I said,
Go away.
Keep it at 1 because it gets rid of all sound effects if you do that.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Just deal with it.
Ugh.
Boy,
I hate that.
boy, am I nervous. Phoenix, you.
I don't know what she looks like. I can't place it. All right.
Just get.
Right.
Please change it.
Okay.
Oh, hiya, Chief.
Oh, she's cute. Oh, she has a dark amber relic. She has the evil one. She's evil. I'm calling it. I hate her. Oh, their mouths move. This is weird. Oh, they blink. Ah!
Oh god, they have emotions.
Oh god, they have animation. Danganronpa doesn't have that. They're just still images, and occasionally their models go hiya or huh or newbie dooby dee.
I wasn't prepared for this game to be on quality.
Phew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. I would.
Yeah, cause that's just because you're obsessed. It also depends on what kind of lawyer you want to be, because some people would be civil lawyers, some people are...
I would be like, I don't know what it's called, but whatever lawyer goes for murder cases, but like prosecution, not defendant, that. Gimme. Gimme, gimme. Gin.
Okay, that's called a murder prosecutor.
Nice.
Says a lot about... Oh wait, that's you.
Nice. Says a lot about you, and your client as well. Does it? Does it say a lot about my client? I feel like it doesn't.
Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor.
The guys in the background aren't blinking or moving. They're dead.
No, they're the British guards, the ones who can't move and can't blink and you swear just statues.
Yeah, but they're in the wrong outfit, so clearly they're not. They're dead.
They're
A
American.
favor?
They're American British.
Can you defend someone if you owe them a favor? I feel like that's conflict of interest.
That's literally just what defending is. You want to get them off the hook. If you were prosecuting and you owe them a favor, that would be conflict of interest.
But I thought, like, you can't defend... Well, no, I guess in TV shows they do it all the time. But I always thought it was a thing that you can't defend someone that you previously knew.
No, you can do that. Most people know their lawyers very well. They, like, invite them to parties and stuff. Like,
Interesting.
you're allowed to know your lawyer. It's if you have a relationship with the prosecutor, it's conflict of interest.
Okay.
This might come as a shock, but I studied law.
I always thought that it was both ways. Like, you want it to be a completely neutral thing, so that they're not, like,
No.
catering thing. Anyway, you mean you knew the defendant before this case?
Yeah,
which I just recently learned is not against the law. That painting in the background, is it a Da Vinci?
Da Vinci?
Da Vinci!
Yes. Yes.
All of the above? Wow, okay, cool.
I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney.
I'm gonna be drinking a lot of water throughout this. I am sorry.
Yeah, I should have grabbed water. This is a lot of talking.
Yeah. Well, that's news to me.
I'm surprised we haven't made a.
Is there any voice acting in this game?
Yes, but you'll know when you hear it.
Oh, okay.
I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life, everything, it's all over. ... This went somewhere fast.
Is that your client screaming over there? Can you tell them to, like, shut up?
This is a court of law. It's quiet. Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh!
Oh, there's so many jokes I can make, but we haven't played Danganronpa yet, so I can't.
Honestly, I'm surprised we haven't made a boob joke yet.
I'm not for boob jokes whenever they're in a
Right.
position of power.
In a position of power.
It's, no.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die.
He should 100% be on watch.
Sounds like... Oh, wait, that's you.
It sounds like he wants to die. Seriously, he should be on watch. They wouldn't just allow him to be here like this if he's screaming that.
Well, that's why the guards are here. You think... You ever watched the Ace Attorney anime? They have like 500 guards in this place.
Yeah, but I guess that was just it was too difficult, so they went with the British version, but dressed them wrong.
Yeah. Nick!
Butts.
I was waiting for you to notice. I knew you noticed the moment you saw it.
So...
Hang on, they'll make the joke for us. Just give it time, okay?
No, hold on. Sir, I'm concerned your eyes are stars.
I'm concerned you've become an anime character.
Sir, I'm concerned you have become space.
You've become space.
He is now space.
Hey there, Larry.
So your name is Phoenix.
Phoenix.
And people call you Nick.
He calls us Nick, not people. He calls us Nick.
Why?
Nix.
I know, but why? Phoenix is so much better of a name.
Phoenix is
Why
better.
would you shorten it?
I don't know. Larry's just weird and stupid.
Cool. He has tiny hands. Oh, no,
Dude.
now he has giant hands!
Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty.
No, that's not what I'm gonna do. Also, your eyes are no longer in proportion to your face, and you're squiggly.
Stop picking... Dude...
I'm confused
You
by
do not have time to pick apart all of the... I like how he's technically winking at us.
I'm totally guilty!
Wink, 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 wink. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. Please don't pick apart every second of this game.
Guards. Please
At least advance the text while you do this. What's wrong, Larry?
His shirt is cool.
I don't know what his shirt is. He always wears the jacket. Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished! I'm not trying too hard with the voices yet. I can't live in the world without here. I can't. Here, I said.
What's the thing in the background? By the couch?
The plant? Oh, the ashtray.
That's a weird looking ashtray.
I think it's an ashtray. I don't actually know what it is.
I don't either. Believe it or not, when I went to Japan in the good old 2018, there wasn't ashtrays everywhere. Because
Weirdly enough,
smoking is bad.
Who knows? Maybe you didn't go to a courthouse.
I didn't go to a courthouse.
This is also made in 2001.
Yeah, exactly. Back whenever they were just starting to do the thing where it's like, smoking's bad, and everyone was like, we've been new except for all the tobacco companies.
This isn't time for a history lesson. We keep getting distracted. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this?
Well, according to the case that we're doing, you, apparently.
Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away?
The guy with the mole on his forehead.
The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. Stop. I didn't want to say it, but you said the exact same thing Phoenix was going to say. My name is Phoenix Wright, and I'm an ace attorney. Alright, I just want to do that. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. What?
I thought of him rapping it like the the intro to Prince of Bel-Air.
Now this is the story all about how Larry's life got flipped upside down.
I was like, whew, this would be a totally different game.
Go ahead. Just sit right there to our game, the Ace Attorney of Bel-Air. A young woman was killed in her apartment.
It's a shame. She was so cute.
I can't think of Brian's apartment. I can't continue rapping it. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. That's why I told you to hold off on the joke. The game was going to make it for us. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true.
See, this is more used to what this is more like what Danganronpa is. It's like 2 character sprites and they just alternate. Except there's usually like 5 or 6, because they can be angry, they can be sad, they can be confused, they can be pouty. Aui's pouty face is like, mwah, chef's kiss. Best facial expression in the whole game. Love it.
I had this panic moment where I thought I forgot to hit record. I had to get up and check.
No, I remember you did because you got mad that I needed a tissue.
In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. Well, it's also like the fact that we were having issues with it.
So what you're saying is that he smells horrendously.
He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. Yeah, he smells like he just keeps farting. One thing I can say, though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck.
Oh, so it's me. Nice.
But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. And I owe him one, which is why I took the case. To clear his name.
See, he's space, so of course he's a good guy.
And that's what I'm going to do. He's what?
He's space, so of course he's going to be a good guy.
He's space. I forgot the stars in his eyes. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court Courtroom number 2. Ah, blah.
You okay? You want me to start reading those?
No, you. Ah, damn it! I'm in my head. Give me a sec. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. If you notice me talking slower for a little while now, it's because I'm in my head and I'm starting to trick myself with how I talk.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
I would have gone with, the prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
Yeah, you'll know why I went with that voice in a little bit. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Okay, I need you to trust me on the first choice, okay?
Okay.
Because it's coming up. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? No, yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your clients. Murder is a serious charge, is it?
Don't be a forking dick.
For your client's sake, I hope you control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're doing great, you're doing great, honey. Nailing it. Even the judge is like, oh boy. Like the way he blinked there, he was like, he's like,
this
oh my
idiot.
god.
Oh, Corey, why do I get stuck with him? Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor.
Alright.
Hands shaking, eyesight fading, palms sweaty, mom spaghetti.
I thought you said that was an Edgeworth face.
I did not. I sent you this picture.
I know, but I thought it was an Edgeworth face, because I thought you said there's an Edgeworth gif. Yeah, alright.
I don't remember what I was talking about, because I had her do the art for this, and I sent her some reference images. This test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Mia Fey! No, go say Mia Fey. Trust me.
No.
No, say it. Trust me.
But it's
say it. No, trust me. The defendant, that's a Mia Fey.
Wrong, right? Look, I have to leave. I have to go home. I'm expecting a delivery.
Oh, come on, Chief. There's no need to be going so soon, is there?
Listen, Wright! You suck! The defendant is the one on trial. Your client! Do you have a brain? I mean, that's about as basic as you can get.
I put my foot in it this time. I've got to relax. Sorry, I couldn't hear your answer. I'll ask once more. Please state the name of the defendant. Please turn in your badge.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
All right, game over. We got it. Bye, guys. See you, everyone. I'm
Good
out.
night.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm just gonna grab the phone.
Okay.
You can keep going.
Hero's very confused. He's like, I was sleeping. Why did you get up?
Is the episode over? The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Is it now?
Mike probably did not pick me up there. But I don't care. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll be fine. Yeah, I definitely kept my wits about me.
I did great.
Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me what's the victim's name?
Oh, I don't know.
Ooh, I know this one. Glad I read the case before it was covered so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No! No way! I forgot! I'm drawing a total blank here!
Oh, I forgot. I'm
you just blanked!
I'm so used to playing Danganronpa where I just like read it and just keep flicking.
Yeah, you forgot we're recording.
My bad. Right! Are you sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name?
Oh, the victim! Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily.
I think I feel a migraine coming up. This is like...
Courtroom comedy?
No, for all of the people who have played Danganronpa, this is like if Makoto Naegi was amped up in his stupidity even more. And I didn't think that was possible.
Well, he did think
Yikes.
he did think his boss was on trial.
Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. You dum-dum. Just press the right bumper to check it at any time, okay? I don't know why you have a controller with you, Phoenix.
Fierce, why are you holding an Xbox controller in court?
It helps me think.
Just press the bumper on it, okay?
Remember to check it often. Do it for me. Please. I'm begging you. You don't look like you're begging. You look like you're ready to just, like, stab me with a sledgehammer.
Who is the victim in this case? Right bumper. Mia Fey!
No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. I don't think they believe you even with it!
Anyway, Cindy's autopsy report. Time of death at 7:31, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause death, loss of blood due to blunt trauma. If you have to press right bumper again, that's a trigger, but it still works. So that's Larry, and that's Cindy Stone.
Cindy Stone. Okay.
Winston Payne. Get it?
Lacks presence. Generally bad at getting his points across. Oh, well, that's great for me. She's so cute. That's not fair. Oh, she was a model. No wonder she got killed. That
Alright,
happens.
so Mia Fey.
Cinder Block.
You don't get another achievement for this one. I just wanted to make the joke. Correct.
That's weird that there's animation. Well, I mean, we are in the courtroom,
Now,
so...
now tell me what was the cause of death. This is some animation in this game. She died because she was... You can check the autopsy. Oh, you remember from the autopsy report?
That, and also I remember from the opening scene where he was holding the statue that was dripping
right.
blood.
She was she was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You answered all my questions, and you didn't mess up once. Not once. I'm very proud of you. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed.
His beard looks so fluffy, I want to take a nap in it. It looks like Kilala's tail.
Honestly, I feel like you could also see your reflection in his head.
Yes.
You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Am I?
Thank you, Miss Anna. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Can you imagine someone just making that face in the middle of a courtroom every 5 seconds? You'd be like, dude, are you okay?
Aw, Mr. Wright, you look so relaxed.
Mr. Wright, you
Well-
look so relaxed. I can't even believe how relaxed you are.
Who does your nails? well then.
Who does your hair? I must know for my shining scalp.
He just comes in with a spiked beard. First a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. I don't know. I'm still laughing at the spiked beard. You just has anyone seen what is it? Santa Claus 3, where it's like Jack Frost with the spiked beard because he has like the ice.
Great.
Yes, can we put that on screen? Could just cover the Just cover the judge's face with that face.
Cool.
Would you explain to the court what the object was?
And
Okay,
my
but why-
weapon was this statue of the Thinker.
Why does he know but we don't? Or do we know?
It's based off Japanese law, and in Japanese.
Oh, right, because
So
the
they don't have
defense can't.
They don't have discovery so quick law lesson in American court we have what's called discovery, which basically means before the trial starts all evidence has to be submitted. So if you don't submit before the trial starts,
It's not admissible.
It's not admissible
Unless you get
so usually
an appeal for it to be.
yes. So real quick, but there is one kind of scummy thing that both prosecution and defense will do, where they'll submit a evidence last second, so that way neither side has time to prep for the case. So, but in this game, it's just evidence is presented as it comes. Also, that thing definitely had blood on it in the cutscene. Why'd you wipe the blood off? That's tampering with evidence. I call for mistrial.
I mean, even in Danganronpa, they take care to make sure that it stays exactly the same. They just take it with them to the courtroom.
It's also the only time they do this. So it just implies this guy's a crappy prosecutor. Anyway, keep going.
Well, I mean, anyone can
Was
tell you
found
that.
lying on the floor next to the victim.
Or see, the court accepts it into evidence. So now you have the murder weapon.
Statue in the shape of the thinker. It's rather heavy. It's so small, though.
Well, you saw it wasn't his hands. It was like this big in his hands.
The base of it, though, the rest of it wasn't too big. I can't imagine it would be that heavy unless it was made of, like, pure marble.
Well, there's other stuff to it.
Right.
Oh, right, you.
Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. Nah, I'm just gonna dismiss it. Screw it. Don't need it.
Something actually interesting. I can bring up the Ace Attorney anime real quick. So to handle evidence in the anime, what they do is there's actually a table in the center of the room that you put it on, and anything you put on it, it shows up on two screens. That's usually where that's like next to where the judge sits. He also has his own little screen. That's not in this because because this came out like years before, and I think you can actually see the table if the court zooms out.
Did they add it in recent games?
No. If you actually see some of the 3D games like Dual Destinies and Spirit of Justice, there's just no table there. Because it actually does like a panoramic view. Anyway.
Interesting. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Yeah, that is how trials work. Thank you. You use the right bumper to check the court record frequently. Okay. Ah! A sentence has been handed down.
Guilty.
I didn't even get a chance. No need.
Every time. I'm just kidding.
I'm just gonna jump every time the
gavel
gavel comes down. I'm gonna go, ah!
Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Another thing you can't do in law, the prosecution can't call the defendant. But in this case, you can. Ugh. I don't even think that's a thing in Japanese law. I think it's just something they did.
They just decided to.
Probably. I don't know.
The person on trial can actually testify for themselves.
They can if they choose.
Yes.
But
they cannot be forced to by the prosecution. It has to be like they want to testify on their behalf.
It's the law. It's our basic constitutional right of the Fifth Amendment.
Yeah.
We are not allowed to testify against ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, the prosecution calls the defendant Mr. Butts to stand. You object.
That's you. You have to read it.
Oh, Chief, what do I do now?
Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. Why are you here with me? I'm so confused.
She's his boss, and this is his first case.
I guess, but that's just weird.
Would you? Well.
Usually they would sit behind.
It's also because he's a mentor. Well, no, because you can use. There's usually a couple chairs at the defendant's table. Like there's a legal team.
I guess, but I don't know.
This bench has room for two. There's legal teams, and like you're also allowed to have legal aides who aren't people with who've passed the bar, but they are allowed to work with you on cases because they're like part of the legal team.
Mm-hmm. After this case, she's not here anymore, right?
No, she's still here.
Oh, I'm gonna have to turn to her and ask questions every case.
No, she's only there sometimes.
Oh, okay, good. I was like, oh no. This is worse than Makoto. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate.
Uh-oh. He gets excited easily. Oh god, he already has a boner in court. This could be bad.
See, this is the main reason that a lot of defendants don't testify.
Yeah, but
For
Larry's
themselves.
also an idiot.
Yes, but this is the reason that most of the time they don't, is because they put their own foot in their mouth.
Also, I want to point out, Payne's not wearing his prosecution badge. If you look at Phoenix's model, he has his lawyer's
His
badge.
little lapel.
Yeah, which are an actual thing in Japan. I learned that recently.
Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Oh, yikes, motive.
Hey, watch it, buddy!
Okay. Hey. Butts, we need to talk about your court appearance, okay? Listen, when you
No
get
one
up,
ever dresses for court in this game.
Also, when you go up to the stand, you need to be calm, cool, and collected, okay? You need to make sure you think your answers through, give it just a brief second, no outbursts, you already failed that, but just future reference, none of that. Also, I'm gonna need you to stop looking like a tiny little doll with your weird little pretty princess eyes and your bloosh.
We're gonna keep going a little bit, but I won't point out we've only been doing for a little while, and we're already 30 minutes into this. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony. Didn't they all die?
That's true.
What?
Oh boy.
Well, Larry, consider yourself lucky. You're the one who didn't die.
That is a smug face if I've ever seen one. Wipe that smug grin off your face.
I wasn't dumped. You just wasn't taking my calls. You weren't seeing me. Ever. What's it to you anyway?
A motive. That's what it's
Mr.
to you.
Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men.
Plural. Ooh.
She had just returned overseas with one the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it!
Oh, they did not talk to him about how to do court at all for this.
Your Honor, the victim's passports. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30th, the day before the murder. Interesting that they didn't keep the dates written.
Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Oh, a lot of stuff is different. I'll go into something very in detail when we get further in the case.
Dude, no way. The victim was a model, but did not have a large income.
That's believable in Japan.
It appears she had several sugar daddies.
That's more of an American thing.
Daddies? Sugar?
I get why you're confused.
Yes, all the men who gave her money and gifts.
I mean,
She took
if
their
you got
money
it,
and used it to support her lifestyle.
if you got it, flaunt it. Do you, boo. Just don't hurt anyone else with it. And since she died, she's in the clear. She didn't hurt anyone else.
Dude.
I
You
wonder
can
if the
clearly
guy
see
was
what
her
kind
sugar
of
daddy.
woman was...
You take too much from me! What the? Think about what you did using this thinker! Huh.
Liv Payne's just like,
Yes, I happen to be seeing her myself.
Conflict of interest! Overruled. Overruled, I like his granny voice. It soothes my soft beard.
We can clearly see what kind of woman this was.
He helps grade my beard to be the sharp points I wish it was.
Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Oh, I see what they're doing. Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question.
Yeah, Louis has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. I mean, all of a sudden it's on the back of his head. Should I...
I so badly just want to see what happens, but I know I'm supposed to stop him.
Oh, I thought that was our first... never mind. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men.
True.
That question is irrelevant to this case.
Oh,
Winston Payne. Winston Payne. That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead.
Things you don't say on the stand.
Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm going to get to the bottom of this.
Okay.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Excuse me.
I'm sorry, I have bad gas. I ate a burrito before court proceedings.
Yes, quite.
Imagine he just runs out. He's like, got a shirt!
Well, no prosecution. Guilty. Oh boy, this is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not?
That made me have to put.
Sorry, the burrito. Well,
You had one too?
Well,
Was
did
it
you-
also chicken from P. Terry's?
Why, yes! Wow, anyway, did you or did you not?
Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. This is the worst first client we could have had.
Oh my god, he's even twitching!
If you don't notice that till now, he's been doing it
No.
this whole. Every time he's made this face, he's been doing it.
Phoenix, word of advice, sweetheart. You need to have a talk with your client about facial expressions and how to act in court. That is a big thing that you have to do, especially if they want to testify for themselves.
Little twitches like this are actually a thing in a later Ace Attorney game.
Like, you have to make sure that you drill into their head how they need to show their face.
Yes.
Especially when they tend to fly off the handle or get really nervous easily.
Yeah. Well, it is his first case. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Well, you'd figure that his boss would at least help him with that.
Yeah, well, Mia, I think Mia honestly just kind of showed up. But she should have been mentoring him better. He's the only person in her law firm.
Wow, she sucks.
She just founded this place. She was working for someone else for a long time.
Oh.
Uh-oh, he went.
He went.
What do I do?
It's better to have him answer honestly, because if he doesn't answer and they find out later, it's gonna be considered like the omission of not telling it.
Alright, Phoenix, send him the signal. I know. I'll send him a signal. Ready? Ready? Wait, watch. Tell the truth. Just imagine you see someone suddenly do that in court.
You're in court and BAM!
Just-
Scritchy, scritchy, scritch.
Points!
What?
Point, counterpoint. Larry, you ignorant slut. Phoenix, you pompous ass. Yeah, I was there. I went. I always kind of like the crowd here. I think that's also a thing. I know it's a thing in American courts where people can kind of just sit in on trials. But I also know it's a thing in Japanese courts. Order. Well, Mr. Butts. Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So I didn't see her. He's not twitching right now, which shows that.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
I mean, he's under oath, but yes, they could be.
Lying?
Even the judge is like, but he swore on the freaking Bible!
Sorry, that burrito's really kicking in.
He's like, but he swore on the Bible.
That.
No one lies when you swear on the Bible.
Do they swear on the Bible in Japan?
I don't know, because they're largely Buddhist.
I don't
so
know-
I don't know
know-
if they have a way of
I don't
doing
think
that.
they swear in, but I'm sure perjury is still a crime.
Mm-hmm.
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well, that simplifies the matter. Who is your witness?
The man who found the victim's body,
Oh, the real murderer?
just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime.
But do you have video? Security footage? Anything of the sort?
Honestly, there's not much evidence to this case.
Wow. Yikes.
That's the thing. When there's not much evidence, it's very much in the prosecution's favor. Order. Order in the court. Mr. Perry, the prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Saw to the stand.
Get it?
Ha.
And we'll be sure to break down Mr. Saw's testimony next time on Lean the Blind.
You're a lying son of a bitch. You know that, Mr. Saw. A lying son of a bitch.
This episode has been going 40 minutes. Let's end it real quick. We'll break down his testimony next time. I've been the Game Hero.
I've been Ollie.
I'm gonna end this recording. I'll see you guys next time.